Alright, enough messing around. But what is up, #FurryPack? It's me, Jawago, and welcome to Dubstep Grass Simulator, where we had trippy cows. But anyways, so what I wanted to go ahead and make today's grass video, grassy video about today is, as you can see in the title, Samson Why? Okay, and that is because, as all of you know, I used to have a Sony Xperia Z3 Compact, and, well, that phone died on me. It went ahead and after about a good 4 to 6 years, roughly around through that time, you know, that's a long time having one phone. The battery went ahead, overheated the phone, and it started melting the screen adhesive, and it popped off. The phone still worked perfectly fine until after another good, like 6 months of still using the phone with the screen just glued with like super glue. And the phone getting warm, you know, once in a while during charging. I finally started getting dead pixels, and then like half the screen just died on me. And I got a replacement phone, and that was my Samsung Galaxy S8 that I bought. It was my very first ever Samsung device that I own personally. Now, my original one became a defect after about 2 months of having the device. My screen, originally had burn-ins, and that was the main issue that was annoying. But after having burn-ins for about a good week or two, and trying to file a claim to Samsung if I could get it replaced, or repaired, my phone, 2 days after making a call scheduled to get my phone fixed from burn-ins, the motherboard died. So I had to actually get the entire phone completely fixed or replaced. And so they went ahead and repaired my phone, and I was happy. You know, I didn't let I didn't let these issues really bother me at all. However, fast forward until today, making this grass simulator video, my phone is currently actually installing my backup from my Google Play, or not my Google Play, my Gmail account, my Google account right now, and I gotta reinstall all my apps. I gotta go ahead and actually back up all my data that I have luckily saved from my laptop from just 2 days ago, being my most recent one, just because my phone got factory resetted. On the way home, right after work, my phone decided to factory reset itself. I had it in my pocket, and I was just going ahead and just chatting with my family in the car, pull out my phone once I got home, and I noticed that it factory reset itself. Now, it's honestly really annoying because this fully happens because there was either a glitch, a bug, or something happened to the phone that it factory reset itself. Not just that, but I also have a lot of burn-ins on the phone as well. Once again, because the OLED displays on phones are just not very good, because burn-ins are just a huge problem, and OLED in general is not very good when it comes to burn-ins, even for like TVs or monitors. I mean, honestly, I wish OLED could be a little better about the burn-ins, but we're not there far advanced technology yet where we could go ahead and have it perfect. But, you know, still pretty good, and it still takes a long time to get burn-ins, but for some reason my phone, I mean, this is the second time it has burn-ins, and this is the first time I ever had a factory reset issue. So, I'm gonna just end up getting a brand new phone, pretty soon, just because I don't want to keep having issues with this phone. And I'm still gonna keep this phone. I still love Samsung, honestly. I mean, just because this phone is giving me issues, and just because this is like the third time it happens, you know, that I have an issue with it, I'm not gonna let it ruin the reputation, because we still make quality devices. My family has Samsung for a very, very long time, and none of them ever had a bad issue. And I own different Samsung related products, and they always are really high quality. You know, just once in a while, you might experience a defect, alright? But I just still rather go ahead and upgrade my phone to a new one, to one that I feel might be a little better. So why does I just treat myself? Anyways, besides that, the next thing I want to cover in this video is late uploads. As you can tell, I've been uploading really late on the channel, and that's only because I mean, I close and have closing shifts at work, so I mean, by the time I get home, it's already around 9 o'clock at my time, and I mean, either I have a video already ready to be uploaded, or I gotta go ahead and render out a video on Sony Vegas, or I gotta record a video, quickly edit it as fast as I can, right, and then render it out. And that's one of the main reasons why I go ahead and upload late, because of my work schedule. It's just whack, and it's different every single week as well. It's not a guaranteed schedule that's set, you know, for the rest of the time that I have the current job I have. It changes every week, and honestly I kind of like the fact that it changes every week, because, you know, I mean, I don't always have the same times and the same shifts, but so far I have been getting the same times and the same shifts basically. But I mean, I do like the job that I currently have, and it's my first official main job that's not under the table, that's not construction or anything like that. So I do like it. It's a little more laid back. Once in a while it will stress me out a little bit, but not as much as my other jobs did, so that's also pretty nice. But that's pretty much the main reason that I have for why I do late uploads, so bear with me until I could get a better schedule, and bear with me, don't worry. I'm also going to still try to go ahead and get better edited content out pretty soon. And on my days off, I'm doing a good job to taking advantage of them to go ahead and be able to do live streams. So whenever I do get a day off and I got really good time of no one messing around with me, I'm going to go ahead and be doing live streams. Because so far I've been doing good on actually streaming on every day off that I had recently, which is nice, especially with the brand new Nintendo Switch that I got out. Just dedicated to the channel. And the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is actually PC upgrades. I want to go ahead and upgrade my PC to the 3rd generation of Ryzen for the CPU. And instead of getting a Ryzen 5 like I currently have in my PC, I actually want to go with a Ryzen 7 3rd gen or a Ryzen 9, even better. Either getting an 8-core processor or a 12-core processor. Now, in order to be able to get this, obviously I'm going to have to do a lot of saving from my current job, but also the best part is, if you guys are really amazing and you really want to help out, if you want to go extra than just leaving likes on the videos and just leaving comments and just watching, there is links in the description down below where you can go ahead and donate towards the channel and help out. I mean, we got Patreon, we got the t-shirt shop. If you want to get yourself some nice merch, you can click the Humble Bundle links, you know, and get yourself games that will support me, that also will support Furry, and you'll support yourself getting yourself a game. You could go ahead and use my Ko-Fi if you want, or you could just straight up PayPal me if you want. But you don't have to do that stuff if you don't want to, but those are available options if you want to be a little extra to, you know, help me upgrade my PC a lot quicker to improve this channel. Because I also have plans on getting a 4K capture card from Elgato so I can do 4K content with the PS4 Pro that I own. And that would be pretty nice to do some 4K content. And also, if I upgrade the PC with the graphics card and a better processor, I could probably play some games at 4K and have 4K videos rolling out. And I could also edit my videos even quicker and even more efficiently and faster than what I currently do. And I could actually make use out of my 4K monitor, because lately I haven't really been making use out of the 4K monitor, to be honest. I've been using my monitor 1080p instead of 4K when it comes to actually using like my PS4 Pro, because my PS4 Pro is connected to my current Elgato that only has 1080p support and not 4K support. And I can finally use 4K on my monitor if I actually get the new capture card. Because the only times I ever use 4K on my current monitor that I have that's 4K compatible is only when I'm watching something like Netflix or watching YouTube on my own personal time, to be honest. Or when I do video editing, because it has color correction on point, and it helps me go ahead and color correct my videos. Which is one of the biggest reasons why I actually got the monitor, and also to replace my old TV that I used to use as a monitor. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, the other thing I want to mention about the PC upgrades, I want to try to get an HTC Vive headset, a VR headset, and I want to try to see if I can do some VR content. I know for me personally, doing VR is going to be a little tricky because I can be really lightheaded, and also HTC Vives can also kind of damage my eyes a bit. But if I don't use it longer than at least an hour at a time, I think I'll be fine. actually enjoying the VR experience and also bringing a whole new variety of gaming content to the YouTube channel. Because that'll be freaking amazing to go ahead and have some VR content on the channel. And you know, it gives me access to new games and new experiences. So there's that to also throw in. So pretty much just like a little update video, really. In the end, while me running around with cows and you listening to a bunch of dead stuff going on. But yeah, I mean, once again, if you want to support me, there's links in the description to support me. There's also YouTube dedicated support as well when I do live streams or super chat, and then you can also do the membership option as well if you want to do that too. But honestly, if you really want to support me, I would avoid the YouTube ones because YouTube right now is not really reliable, and I would just straight up use the links that I have in the description if you want to go extra, like my Ko-Fi or PayPal and all that kind of stuff. That's more reliable. But just leaving like, just sharing the channel, just hitting the bell notification so you get notified on future streams and videos is enough support. And a huge thank you to all of you that do watch the content that I produce. And I do plan to go ahead and hopefully get better edited funny moments, montages, you know, everything on the channel. So just keep giving me feedback in the comments. Please make use out of the comments. I really appreciate feedback when people do actually leave feedback. Like if you want to see a certain game on the channel, let me know in the comments. If you want to see a certain series on the channel, you know, let me know in the comments. Like, really give me some feedback, because I really want that. That's what I really want, so I can make sure I can make content that I enjoy myself personally, but I also want to try to make content that some people want to see. You know, I want to balance it out to where I can make myself happy and make the audience that support me happy. So thank you to everybody that's part of my YouTube channel. Thank you to all these amazing cows for being my background dancers for this video with the awesome dust step that we have going on. And hope you all have a nice day or have a nice night, and I'll see you all in the next YouTube video or the next stream that I'm doing. Tomorrow's my day off, so I might be doing a live stream, so just in case, hit the bell notification right now if you haven't already, because I might do a live stream tomorrow because it's a day off. So peace out. #FURRYPACK. Right, Steve. This might be my thumbnail as well right here.